Today, I want to talk about a significant issue. America's debt has surpassed $35 trillion. What does this mean? It means that every American is now more indebted. Why? Because this debt is not the debt of the American government. It's the people's debt. It's not the debt of trillion-dollar corporations either, as they hardly pay taxes, and they won't. Taxes are primarily collected from the middle and lower classes. This situation doesn't just concern Americans. Anyone involved in business transactions with the U.S. or in dollars is affected. This means it concerns everyone, and whether you're French, Japanese, Italian, or Turkish. If you don't trade in gold or a Bitcoin-based system, this situation affects you. Whatever you or I do, this situation affects us. So, what should we do? Instead of saying, we didn't create this debt, so why should we care? It's more reasonable and realistic to ask, what can we do for ourselves? No matter how much we want a different system, the current system is what it is. We don't have a gold-based currency system. We live in a debt economy. What does this mean for us, and why should we take precautions? Well, America's debt implies that they will try to cover it by printing money. Unless they somehow export this debt abroad, it primarily concerns Americans and then the rest of the world. When America prints money, it devalues the dollar. Considering that half of the world's trade is conducted in dollars, this impacts almost the entire world. I don't want to waste more time on this. Here's the simple explanation. With America's debt surpassing $35 trillion and the upcoming election in November, America must avoid a crisis before the election, despite the risk of creating inflation. What's the best remedy for inflation? Limited assets, of course. The first thing that comes to mind, due to ease of transport and sending, is Bitcoin, followed by gold. These two assets are limited no matter what. Bitcoin's supply will never exceed 21 million. Even if new mines are opened and gold is extracted, it will take time to bring it to market, so its supply is limited in any case. Even though Ethereum's supply is not limited, it has a deflationary aspect within itself and hosts many projects on its platform, so it will also gain value. As I've told you before, I have complete confidence in government's endless desire to print money. The real problem is banks creating money out of thin air for the debt economy and placing this debt burden on the public. This situation brings us back to limited assets like gold, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This system is caught in a vicious cycle. The definitive solution to this issue is for countries to return to a gold-based currency system like before 1970. Since our governments have no intention or concern for this, Bitcoin and similar assets came into existence. Therefore, I can comfortably say that America's debt surpassing $35 trillion means little to those aware of the situation. The current system will never ensure income justice, never collect taxes from the wealthy as desired, and never integrate them into the debt-based economic system they created. Governments always see you, me, and us as the people from whom taxes can be easily collected. Therefore, we need to know how to protect and even increase the value of the money we have. Otherwise, we'll be stripped to our underwear with no other explanation left. Even in Europe and America, where inflation is relatively lower compared to other countries, you can still feel the inflation. Governments think they are managing the economy, but the reality is that they are impoverishing us daily, reducing our purchasing power and forcing us to eat lower quality food and live under worse conditions. But no matter what they do, Bitcoin will always and forever be limited to 21 million units. Gold will always have a limited supply. Ethereum will maintain its strong position due to the applications running on its platform, and the projects following it will continue to strengthen. Because nearly all of these projects are decentralized. They are not controlled by a handful of wealthy people, but by the communities supporting them. The so-called government officials and economists don't know or can't explain how the current absurd system works. We know how to protect ourselves from a system that impoverishes us and reduces our purchasing power daily. Everything with a limited supply is valuable, like your time. Spending hours researching how this system works and how to protect yourself might be worthwhile for you, but I try to save you your invaluable time by explaining the system and what will happen. As I said before, your success means my success. If you protect and even grow your money with my videos, we will have built a great community here. We will have created a winning club over time. I know you will reciprocate if you protect and grow your money with even the smallest piece of information learned from me. Everything is reciprocal. We are here for our future. That's why we keep researching. We know and learn daily how the banking system and the world money system are managed through an illusion. If we don't know or learn this system, every time we go to the market, we will slowly realize that we are missing one egg, one bread from our basket. But it will be too late. Our struggle is not to fight the system. There's no need for that. The best part of protesting or boycotting a system is not using it and distancing ourselves from it. We are not fighting the capital owners with immense military power and wealth in this looting order. Fighting them doesn't tire them, it tires us. We are protesting and boycotting a system in a way they don't want, transitioning to our free system. We are moving to a system where valuable limited assets like Bitcoin, gold, and Ethereum are used. A system built for all societies to use its technology. This is true freedom, where you determine the purchasing power of your money. No system where money is printed by central banks, and global elites will ever ensure income justice or financial freedom. Any decentralized system is true freedom. We must say, it's my money, my asset, and I make the final decision about it. Governments and banks are already in control of almost all the world's resources. They are about to dominate our money, and the only way to take it back is through decentralized, limited supply assets. I emphasize that limited supply assets are life and freedom. Fossil but definite top assets are gold. Then Bitcoin, which is also the dinosaur of this technology, but still one of the most reliable limited supply assets. Then, of course, comes Ethereum, which is not limited in supply but has powerful technology. These are assets that won't let you down. Gold, Bitcoin, and Ethereum will protect and potentially increase your money's value. In the second stage, there are altcoins. Other crypto assets can also provide you with great returns. We will discuss how to take risks to own these assets over time. Take care until we meet again.